welcome to the third day of Chores of Pandaria, and we got some crazy drama going on, not between two streamers, but between a streamer and an entire community that just turned on him for a very innocuous reason. I think this is really funny. Okay, so this is Cdew. As you guys know, Cdew is a famous arena player. He plays arena, and he got this take on Twitter that got him quite a bit of a backlash in here. Now, I will tell you that his take is not that crazy, even though it is, and where he's coming from, because I don't know if you know these guys, but we kinda got ripped off in MoP. Okay, this is his take. Call me crazy, but Blizzard should have a skip level feature in the re-releases. Already been there, done that, the leveling content isn't enjoyable anymore, and most people just want to do the end game. For those who want to level, they can do it without skipping. Okay, so he basically said they should put a button in the game where you can skip leveling. By the way, they are gonna put that button in the game. It's gonna cost $60, and thank you Cdew for that idea, but why are people so mad? And why did Cdew, of all people a PvPer, feel compelled to say, I don't want to level anymore? Now, I feel I am in a similar boat. We both play the game for an income, you know, for our job. And I also don't want to freaking level. I mean, that was never a secret to you guys. I spent so much time making videos on how to like exploit for more XP, solo the monkey runs to do like 4 times level faster, how to solo the things with mages, how to get boosted. I made so many videos over the years. Now, I don't think I would ever say that they should make a button to skip the entire thing, mind you, and that's the extreme angle that got the discussion started. And you can see like people in Reddit are already blasting him, like he's getting tired of his job, I am tired boss. They should put a button that says I win when you open an item. There is an option in the Blizzard store. Okay, that's an actual constructive argument in here. A guy just flipped it over. Call me crazy, but Blizzard should remove endgame from the re-releases. We've all done the raids. It is stale. The real fun is in leveling and exploration. Focus on making the journey meaningful again. God damn it, we got Devon Hart in the comments already. But why did Cdew, a person that is mostly like a reasonable guy, he's a really good player, it's not like out of lack of skill or determination, the man grinds arenas 10 hours a day, and he has 2 kids, so I don't know where he finds the time to do it, but he finds the time to do it. It is not a lack of determination or dedication that he doesn't want to level. Okay, here's the problem. Mist of Pandaria is by far the longest leveling expansion we have seen yet. Okay, for a comparison, leveling 70 to 80, look at my character with my new transmog, level 70 to 80 in Wrath of the Lich King, it took you about an afternoon and a half. Leveling in TBC from 60 to 70, it did take you a little longer perhaps, but you were doing dungeons the entire time. Dungeon leveling was very much a really good way to level. Most of your previous grind could be done while you were level like 67 to 70, so the real endgame kinda started at 67. You could be getting like level 70 proper items before you were level 70, so if you were intelligent and you like strategized around what items you needed, you were pretty much on the end game grind the second you hit like 67, 68. Wrath of the Lich King, it was way faster. Cataclysm, it took me an afternoon. Okay, I felt that level 83 was a huge slog. Yeah, like level 83 to 84 was kinda really slow, but everything else, you just go to dungeons and crank and crank and crank, and in an afternoon you are done. It's been 3 days of Pandaria. I've been given a solid 6 hours a day every day, and I am barely about to hit level 89 right here. Now, keep in mind, I am actually ahead of where I should be, because I spent almost all my time doing monkey runs. Monkey runs, I made a video, my previous video, if you want to check it out. You can tank a dungeon and exploit your way into resetting some mobs, and you can get anywhere from 2 to 3 times the XP you would get if you were questing or doing dungeons normally, right? So I am basically leveling twice as fast as I am supposed to, for the most part. And even then, after 3 days, I am not 90 yet. This is not twice as long as Cataclysm, this is easily 4 times longer than Cataclysm, okay? So even though I also disagree on the whole skip the entire leveling part, I can totally agree with Cdew that leveling is way too freaking long. If you're doing questing efficiently, which I am not right now, right? I am like freaking AFK. If you're questing effectively, you are getting like somewhere between 5 and 6 million experience per hour. If you're spamming dungeons, you would be lucky to get 4 million experience per hour. And the level is right now 22 million experience for a single level, guys. So that's like what? On a normal intended way to level, like questing or dungeons, you are looking at like 4 to 5 hours per level. Let me tell you something crazier. I could probably level a character from 1 to 50 in vanilla in the time it will take me as a normal leveler to hit level 85 to 90 in MoP. Okay, so for the people that say that it is a super casual, easy leveling, yes, it is extremely easy. There is zero challenge. You will never freaking die questing. The mobs do not do any damage to you. You can two-shot every mob. It is mind-numbingly boring, and that's the problem. Because at least in vanilla, where it does take a lot to level, there is a challenge. I am trying to pay attention because I will die. There are many ways I can push myself. When I am questing in MoP, the only difference between me and a great player is that they pop more swiftness potions to run from point A to point B a little faster. That's pretty much it, okay? Like, there is nothing I can do that will improve my leveling. I just gotta do the chores. They tell me pick up 10 items and then kill 10 mobs, and you do it in 5 seconds and you go back. And you get like 2% of a level every quest. I think in vanilla you get more XP, like a bigger percentage of your level per quest than in here. And this is to tell you that we've been kinda ripped off, because I will tell you something that a lot of people are not aware of. And Cdew actually went to the interview he had with the developers and he brought this up. Blizzard actually agreed with us, because Blizzard actually nerfed the experience we needed to hit level cap in MoP. They nerfed it by about 33% in patch 5.3, which I think it was Throne of Thunder, and it made MoP a lot easier. Like right now, if you quest normally, and I don't, I spend most of my time in dungeons, and that's gonna kinda suck for me because I'm gonna have to catch up on the rep, but the endgame rep grind is a whole different topic. I can do an entire zone like this. I can do the entire quest in here. I did about 3/4 of the quest in this zone so far, the town log steps, right? I haven't gotten half a level out of it, right? I don't think I got half a level out of this entire zone. So what people are saying is that they try to do quest to level and they don't do anything else, and they get stuck. They run out of quests. And that's a huge problem, right? Like, we are back to vanilla where you cannot have enough quests to get to the zone that you're supposed to. It is not fun. They messed up. The tuning is all wrong. Now, the question is, because in the beta we had post-nerf XP for a while, and then they changed it into pre-nerf XP, so they reverted that little nerf. So a lot of people thought that MoP leveling wasn't too bad because of that. Now it is really freaking bad. And yes, even if you play the game a lot, man, like 28 hours just to hit level 90 if you don't want to cheese it, if you don't want to do like monkey runs. 28 was what J Telo got. By the way, he was like doing like a speed running route. Well, not a speed running route, but you know, like the whatever, you know, like a good route. I think a lot of people are gonna try to level. They are gonna get to like level 86, 87. And by the way, like it gets a lot slower after you hit 87. Level 88 takes a lot longer. A lot of people are gonna do the math in their heads of how long it's gonna take for them to hit level 90, and a lot of people are gonna quit. And you might wanna say, okay, those people are not very dedicated, they would have quit anyway. I don't think so. I mean, they leveled through Cataclysm, and Cataclysm took a quarter as long. I don't know, I just think the XP is... I don't know, I think like I don't know. Even though I will never agree with the Cdew take, getting rid of leveling is just absolutely insane. I can totally get where he's coming from, and I don't think he deserves to get that much of a backlash from saying this, because even though it is like the most ridiculous thing he could possibly say about the matter, I think most people are kinda feeling on his side right now. And once again, his problem is that he's a PvPer, and as a person that is gonna play multiple characters, it will be my problem very soon. Because if you wanna play just one character, you are really not in a rush to hit level 90. The quests in here are gonna give you rep for the end game, and you are kinda doing your end game work a little bit when you're doing MoP. By the way, I did an entire freaking zone. I am barely like 1500 or reputation into friendly. I would be like very lucky if I get honored out of this place. So get ready for the dailies. The dailies are that's gonna be an entire new barrier of entry for MoP. But if you wanna play multiple characters, because if you are doing arenas at a high level, you have to play multiple characters. You just have to. Your teammates are not always online. You have to have like different possible compositions. And also like PvPers just like playing multiple characters. That's what they do. And those people get shafted the most. If it takes me 4 freaking days to max level a character, I don't know how many characters I wanna do for MoP, honestly. I have like 6 characters ready to go. I don't know right now how many I wanna level. Like this is completely bombing me out. The experience in questing is not good. It is not fun to come here. Let me show you, okay? Right here. I am pulling every mob. Do you see how my HP is not even going down? Yeah, I get it. I'm a blood decay. Whatever. Like I saw an elemental shaman do this earlier. Okay, you see this? Every quest you gotta do, you do this. And you just sit here and you wait for the mobs to die. Does this look fun to you? Just sitting here and waiting for all the mobs to die in front of you. Because this is all you're gonna do. Like everybody is a mage now. Everybody can AoE farm now. And it is the most brain dead possible way to do it. Look at that, I'm taking all these guys' mobs. And just like that, they are all dead, right? Like, I had to press a little more buttons than I usually press, but like all the mobs are freaking dead. They are no threat to me. I have like 5 different cooldowns to deal with the mobs. I do not get to explore the world because the world doesn't exist. The world is a thin veil for making me do chores. The world doesn't fight back to me. The world doesn't try to push me against anything I do. They just die. I can at least somewhat understand why people like vanilla leveling. I got no idea why people would enjoy doing this all day. And people say, oh, it's for the cutscenes. Yeah, you're gonna watch the same cutscenes 7 times? Is that what you want to do with your time? Is this really the best cutscenes you can get out of a video game? Can't you just go to like Final Fantasy? I don't know, man. It's stupid. I hate this. Leveling in MoP is easily the worst leveling experience I got so far. And on all my other characters, I think I'm not even gonna care about the reputation. I'm not even gonna try. I just think I'm gonna do monkey runs until I hit 90 and my eyes bleed, and that's pretty much it. But do not hate on Cdew too much. He just had a heated gamer moment, okay? I agree with him, kinda. Not quite. I can totally feel his pain though, I really do. Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.